Have you ever been criticized for how well you do at your job? How do you handle that criticism? Do you work harder to improve your performance? Do you apologize for the crappy job you've done to that point and promise to do better? Or do you wear a fucking white wristband in protest of people complaining that you're terrible at your job? Well, that's what the Major League Baseball umpires are doing. After, quote, escalating verbal attacks towards them, they decided to wear these white wristbands as a form of protest, until they suspended the protest one day later. I like that choice of words. Escalating verbal attacks. Can we just label everything ever that isn't 100% pure kindness a verbal attack from now on?
Bro, that's a clown question, bro.
Oh shit, that was a verbal attack. This issue was supposed to have died down until the disaster that was the Yankees-Tigers game from a couple of days ago, where Joe Girardi was upset that the umpires couldn't control a bunch of grown men acting like animals, or Dellin Betances' pinpoint accuracy on his fastball.
Ooh, and Dellin Betances just nailed James McCann in the helmet.
This all started not too long ago when umpire Angel Hernandez threw out Detroit second baseman Ian Kinsler for breathing, I guess, looking at him funny. I don't know, you tell me. And Ian was understandably upset by this. Angel Hernandez did the equivalent of blocking someone on Twitter who replies with K. He went berserk after with comments about how Angel has been ruining baseball games. That leads me to the most important thing of the story. Angel Hernandez has been terrible at his job for 20 years and still maintains his job. This is apparently not a home run to Angel, and this is somehow a strike. But when Major League Baseball doesn't give him the privilege of umpiring at the All-Star Game or World Series, he attributes it to his race. Not because he's clearly not as good at his job as his peers, but because of racism. So what does he do? He sues the company that's putting up with his garbage and has kept him employed. That's like working at Arby's, and if you're spitting in everyone's food and you're cursing out little kids at the register, but when they're not promoting you to be the manager of Arby's, you sue the fucking restaurant. Explain that logic to me. Anyone? Please, I'm having trouble understanding his perspective here. Now, I don't hate umpires. I used to be one myself for Little League. I know the stupid, unwarranted idiocy umpires go through. But what's the point of wearing a wristband to deter people from voicing their opinions about you not doing your jobs correctly? What power do these bands actually have?
One eternity later.
Okay, after extensive research, they don't do anything at all, like any smart person would have figured. And I think it's funny that the protest lasted one day before it was put on hold. That's a nice touch to the story. Is it wrong of me to subconsciously enjoy seeing players lash out and throw tantrums when they've been ejected?
I don't think that phone's gonna work anymore.
You don't say!
Because I feel bad about watching these adults suffer like they just missed out on getting McNuggets.
Oh my god! What the fuck is this bitch on?
This whole situation has prompted more talks about getting robot umpires. Personally, I don't know how I feel about that, but imagine the cool scandals that can happen with that. I picture teams trying to hack the fucking robot umps and shit, 2016 election style. I'd like to see those robots wearing white wristbands too. All in all, just shut up about people exercising their rights to criticize you for screwing up at your jobs, and it's absurd that you're even protesting this. This is America. We have the right to complain like little babies whenever things go wrong. And also, I'm now labeling any statement ever a verbal attack. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little quick video. This is just kind of bonkers, and it had to be talked about, because this issue is probably not going to go away soon, because umpires are always going to fuck up, and players are going to call them out for it, so people are always going to complain whenever something hurts their team or their performance. I don't know, you get the point. Now have a great day, please subscribe if you're new, like the video, do all that stuff that boosts my ego and my narcissism. See you later.
Perfect. Aviles gets thrown out of a game that's over.
How do you throw somebody out of a game that's already over?
I call the shots, I run the balls, I'm Michael Jordan. Hit it with a little bit of push and a little bit of pull when a goddamn mic recording. I bring the heat, I rep the east, I'm like the Celtics. I don't even know what to do with the gold that I get. Bitch, I'm Michael Phelps. I'm like LeBron, I get the gold, I'm Sherry Khan. Yo, Kerry Bronze, I'm Randy Moss, I'm Harry Khan. My game on Royce, I'm Barry Bonds.